Hello, collective. Welcome to your reading. Okay. Hail Mary, full of grace. Alright, and some Eminem lyrics. His palms are sweaty. Throwing up mom spaghetti. Okay, some of you are about to take the stage, or you already are. You could be on Broadway. You could be interested in doing Broadway. You could be a choreographer, a dancer. You could be a cheerleader coach or an ex-cheerleader coach or a choreographer for professional cheerleaders. Okay, you could be a black cheerleader. I was seeing the black cheerleader from Bring It On, the movie. Okay, I think that they're from Compton. Don't quote me, but I think they were from Compton. Okay, so you could be from Compton. You could have done cheerleading in high school or college and gone on to be either a dance coach or cheer coach or something along those lines. Welcome to my channel. Okay, I was getting downloads about J-Lo. Okay, there's a Jimmy Fallon show interview with J-Lo. I don't know when it's from. I watched it years ago. If I had to guess, I would say 3 or 4 years ago, but I'm not sure. Okay, in the interview, Jimmy Fallon tells J-Lo she works harder than anyone he knows, or he says either than anyone he knows or anyone that he's ever met. Okay. And I also heard, I think it's Fergie, up in the gym just working on my fitness. Okay, you could be elite or work with the elite. And I also heard the lyrics, this type of life never just come your way. Okay, so you know you have to put in the work. Okay, again, I'm going to advise the spiritual community, the star seeds, light workers. I also heard minions in the background, and the life coaches, entertainers, entrepreneurs, and the new agers. Be aware. All right, you're gonna have to put in the work for, I heard, for greatness to follow. Okay, so grab your coffee, grab your cup of tea. Okay, it's standing out to me, the line about throwing up mom spaghetti, Eminem. Also, I don't know if I already said this, but some of you could be in Philadelphia, or you could actually have eaten at the restaurant. Okay, mom spaghetti. So let's see what you need to hear today. This is a collective reading. If you don't have big plans, this is probably not the reading for you. Okay. I don't know if those flipped out or were just out, but they're face up. So let's start with that. Okay, 8 of Wands, Judgment, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. I feel the need to release some emotional baggage here. I feel the need to communicate with spirit about how to release control. I have seen this coming through, okay? So I feel that I'm reading for... a lot of you are balanced in your feminine and masculine right now, okay? I feel like I'm reading for the part of collective that's already done a lot of the inner work. They know they're destined for greatness. Communicate with spirit right now, because divine timing is at play here, but you also are the magician, the creator. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, magician comes out. Okay, 5 of Cups. In the past, you may have tried to control things too heavily. Some of you could be, I don't know if this picture's in the Bay, but it looks like a beach I've been to in the Bay. Okay, in California, San Francisco Bay. It might be New York too, though. I haven't been under the bridges there, okay? I heard that you've been under the bridges and you've paid the toll, okay? So to me, that's saying that you put in the work here. and really communicate with spirit about releasing any control and about really dropping any emotional baggage. However, here's the thing, for a lot of you, it's like this emotional, I'm hearing turmoil, has been your creative juice, okay? So the more that you work on whatever, choreography, building up your dance team, your fitness, you could also be a fitness coach, you could be a bar instructor, you could be a ballet teacher, you could be a professor, okay? So the more that you hustle, the more you're releasing this, you know, any type of past turmoil or emotional baggage is what I'm getting. Any heartbreak, okay? You could have really taken a lot of time alone. This part of the collective, for sure, you're at a level where the haterade's real, okay? You had to spend a lot of time alone to work on what you're working on, but also it's like bringing everything into the 3D, right? Okay, you could have a record player. You could like to wear a cape or a cloak. The white hair here is really standing out to me. So you could be like, maybe even, you know, older in age. You could be a divine masculine who is female in your older years is what's standing up to me. You could like to wear turquoise rings, or, you know, turquoise is like all about that wisdom, okay? So also, if you're in a place to like buy something to boost your creativity, only take this part if it resonates. Some of you may want to get a custom silver and turquoise piece made, okay, with certain intention. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in the bottom of the deck right now. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, under that is the King of Pentacles. So I feel you're coming into your King of Pentacles energy if you're not already. And the Empress, okay. And we had the Emperor too. All right, so you guys are definitely marriage material here. A lot of you already are. I've been getting mixed feelings, okay? Certain days on the channel lately, I get people who are very single, and certain days I'm getting people who are very in relationships, and that could just be because of who's watching. But yeah, I pick up on different energies here. I'm hearing nurture your money. I'm also hearing put your money where your mouth is. Someone here could have green hair, short green hair. I'm also picking up, what show was that? It might have been in Pepper Ann. If not Pepper Ann, one of those kind of 90s cartoons that would have been on like Nickelodeon. There was a girl that had the green hair, the short green hair. You could have also liked to watch Daria, and you could be a fan of Velma from Scooby-Doo. Okay, so those are like inner child things. Maybe you need to watch some cartoons. I also heard Cartoon Network. Okay, so you could be like spending a lot of time working on everything right now, and it's like some of you could ride the subway or be watching this on the subway, like train. So while you're watching this, or while you're like on the train or whatever, maybe watch a little old 20-minute cartoon or whatever to tap in with your inner child is what I'm getting here. Okay. Interesting. I'm also hearing that, well, I was like seeing flames, but I'm also hearing that things are starting to heat up, okay? And I feel like this is within your career or art. I feel like, you know, here's the thing, all right? So some of you, it's like, right, you're on the subway. Some of you, that could be a choice for sustainability, but some of you could be riding the subway because you're, you know, maybe not in a financial position to pay for Uber every single day all over, or you're not, or maybe the subway's just faster. saves time. But what I'm getting at is some of you, it's like you're not pulling up to the rap studio or the, you know, your business or your art studio in a Bentley at this time. Okay. And like I said, some of you, that's just for sustainability. So you could be very conscious about sustainability. But for some of you, you're still building. I don't know. I feel like you have, you know, Emperor and King of Pentacles here. But for some of you, you're still working towards that. Okay, so I think it's different energies here. All right. I really feel that things are moving in your favor. I feel a lot of earth energy here, so you could be an earth sign. I don't know. Things feel pretty chill. Okay, that's good. I feel like that's good because I feel like there's been some like heavier energy in the readings lately. Okay. Let's work with this deck. Let's get some oracles. I don't know why, but I feel like pleasantly surprised. Maybe that's why. Maybe you're pleasantly surprised. What are your oracle messages at this time? Don't make assumptions. Assume nothing. In any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think, and we don't have to say what we want. We assume they're going to do what we want because they know us so well. If they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and think, how could you do that? You should know. I feel like that says everything with that card. Okay, what else? Okay. Express your love. Be impeccable with your word. Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. If you love yourself, you will express that love in your interactions with others, and that action will produce a like reaction. Let go of self-judgment and blame. Being impeccable, you take responsibility for your actions, but you do not judge or blame yourself for anything. I almost am getting this energy. It's like two different energies. One of them is like you need to talk to someone about like romance and tell them your feelings because you love yourself and you love them. And so it's like by expressing that, it's showing that you love yourself because you're being like impeccable with your word. But the other energy, or some of you, it could be both, but some of these energies, it's separate. It's like you're almost like assuming things about yourself and blaming yourself. Maybe for not expressing your love or something else. Let's see. What's this card? Create a beautiful dream. So maybe judging yourself for not following your dream. Something like that. Your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. Impeccability of the word only creates beauty, love, and heaven on earth. Okay. So let's start with that. Let's move these over. Certain time of day we get this glare. I gotta put up maybe a bigger curtain over the window so we don't get that little glare going on. Okay, release your power. Some of you, like, going back to, like, the control, some of you could be 33. Going back to the control issue, ask yourself, what am I assuming that could be a form of control? What assumptions am I making that could subconsciously be a form of control? Okay, with the express your love, we have sweet memories. To me, it could be like in a nostalgia phase too. Especially if you're like, you know, I was talking about the white hair earlier and like being older. You can also have white hair and be younger. But some of you could be reflecting. Maybe in the past you didn't, you know, express your love, or you assume something that wasn't true. So some of you may need to release the past. That could be coming up on your reflection. Especially like, you know, in psychology, it's like the later, I should say the latter years, golden girls could resonate here too. Also, graham crackers could, honey graham crackers. The older years, you know, 50s to 70s, sometimes it's like reflecting. Okay, so some of you could be on a point where you are like reflecting on something in the past. Strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Okay, so definitely working on, you may need to look up, do some research on, or learn how to let go of self-judgment and blame, because you're holding on to that shit. Okay, the bottom of the deck, the power of 3. And the crow went overhead for that one. Okay. We're going to take the one under that too. I don't like how this card looks, but it's here. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence, fairy of the divine hand. The power of 3. What way are you potentially overindulging in control? Focusing too much on the past instead of the present moment, instead of creating, you know, beautiful dreams. This is giving that energy lately. I don't know if it was online or where I saw this, but the concept is like, it was basically like listing out people who did these amazing things and not until later in life. So also for some of you, a limiting belief to explore and you know, ultimately release or reframe would be like, I'm too old to follow my dreams. Or like, say you like playing guitar and you have a beautiful voice. Don't assume that you're too old. Don't assume that you can't write music about love or romance or perform at any age, okay? That's deep. All right, let's go into the middle of this deck. What do you need to hear right now? Stifled, bored, and stuck. That's interesting because that's not the energy I feel in this reading, but for some of you it could be. Okay, so unstick yourself. You are a sticker, but you're in a reusable sticker book. So you can relocate. You could be by a different sticker. Sorry. My dog's outside watching me laugh right now. That's funny. Okay, so I just use a sticker book as like the universe or the world or the earth. You're in it, but you're a sticker in a reusable one, so you could be moved. You could turn pages. That's like jumping timelines or quantum leaping, you know. Here I am in the sticker book, but look, you can open it, you can flip the page, you could be here, but your sticker could be in the past right now. I don't know. Sorry, that's like a little bit funny. Okay, so there's your inner child shit of the day. Some of you could like sticker books, or you could need to get a sticker book. There's some really cool sticker books. Some of you are going to think this is really funny, but I'm really tapped in with my inner child. There's some really cool sticker books for adults online right now. So get out there. For those of you who are artists or designers, you could want to create a sticker book. Let's pull a couple more cards. This is like my little weird one. We'll read from the book today. Okay, Roast Iconic. There's not a lot of cards in this. Feral. The Oracle. We got a Simp. Okay, for those of you who are intuitives, which is going to be most of you, those of you that this reading's for, you got a feral simp watching you, okay? With a snake tongue. Sipping on a haterade, okay? We're not even going to talk about this. You're intuitive, you already know what this is, okay? So that's there. I guess we're not reading from the book. That was just like basic. All right, what else? What? I don't think we should read into them. Whoa. Stack of cards fell. Okay. Let's organize that later. Oh. I don't know why the cards are going crazy right now. Okay. We'll take that. The Hierophant. Some of you I'm hearing are climbing the corporate ladder, and that's not where you want to be. Okay, why is the Hierophant here? You could be reading a lot of spiritual books or getting a lot of downloads at this time about best next steps. Ten of Swords. Some of you it's about being guided. 10-10 ending. We always got these endings. Why does it feel like on like the spiritual journey or people doing these kind of like bigger things or different things, or just it's just different. It's not better, it's just different things, different path, called to different things, creative. You could be blessed with high levels of creativity, which could feel like a curse. But I feel that also, sorry, I like blinked out for a minute when I was getting a download. I also feel here, for some of you, you could have kind of halted your spiritual path or stopped like reading books and stuff, and you're like doing the work, or I'm also seeing packing boxes. Some of you could be moving from the city right now. You could be like successful in the city, but it's just like you need to be more connected with nature. So just remember too, it's like you can get into the city and do your work and put your name out there, and then go back out in nature or live on a farm or a ranch and travel in for work or whatever. So some of you, you're coming into the finances and stability. Yeah, Magician and High Priestess, where that could be a download that you got too, to make a decision, take control. You're about to have the finances, if you don't already, to kind of like live wherever. So you're gonna have to choose. Definitely have your stable home base, but some of you are like hustling in the city, putting your dance, music, or art out, getting downloads. You're about to have, for some of you, I'm hearing like a call. Okay, so for those of you who are trying to get like your music on with a producer, a record label, you're about to get a call. Others of you, I'm hearing next fall. So for those of you who are trying to get a new job as like a choreographer or dance coach, and that's not for like temporary gigs. I'm talking about like, that's my year-round job, or if you're working like as a school cheerleader coach, you're gonna have that stable position. Is it forever? We don't know, but I'm just saying, like, by next fall, a lot of you, this is gonna be coming in, so like a year, I guess at the time that you're watching this, like in the fall. So right now it's the fall when this is being filmed. So next fall. So for a lot of you, a year from now. And for some of you, it's going to be in the fall. So say you're watching this like in March, this fall for you. Okay. So take it how it resonates here. All of you are going to be in a financial position at the right time to have like a home base in the city or art studio, or maybe you own a record label or you're going to. And you're going to have 2 homes, one out in nature, you're going to have the retreat, and one in the city. For those of you who don't already. I feel that also for sure. I'm speaking to a black man here today. Where do you want to put your chess piece? Okay. You could be into tribal items. You could be into skulls on the wall. Okay. Be aware of any trophy hunting. Okay. Or some of you may have been into trophy hunting in the past, and you know, respect the animals, use your best judgment. And I personally feel that hunting should be something where you use all of the animal. Okay. So kind of like Native Americans, you know, killed the deer, ate it, use the hide, use the antlers for pieces of whatever, jewelry, knife making. So using all of the parts. Okay, someone needs that message today. Make sure you're researching or doing ethical things, not only with your money but also with respect to Mother Nature and the animals. I feel that that's it. So making a decision, where do you want to be? What do you want to be doing? For some of you, I'm really getting like hybrid city and country, city and forest, ocean and mountains, whatever it is for you. It's 2 locations, especially because when you're working in art or music, that's going to be your kind of inspiration going to different places. Okay. I hope this reading helps today. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye-bye.